Hey everyone! Today, I want to share a story that might feel close to your heart. It's about something we all face, holding on to hurt, anger, and pain, and learning the real strength it takes to let go. In a small village, quiet and peaceful, there was a man named Arjun. Arjun was a carpenter. His hands were magic. He could take simple wood and turn it into something beautiful. His chairs, tables, and shelves were the best in town. People respected him, not just for his skill, but because he was kind, humble, and always ready to help. Arjun had a best friend named Ravi. They grew up together, went to school together, and dreamed together. Their biggest dream? To open their own workshop. And when the time came, they built that dream side by side. Their workshop was full of life. They made amazing furniture, and business was good. People loved their work. But over time, things started to change. At first, it was small stuff, little arguments about money, about decisions, about who deserved credit. But little by little, those small things grew into big fights. Pride got in the way. Jealousy showed up. Their friendship, once so strong, began to break apart. One day, after a big fight, Ravi had enough. He packed up his things and walked out of the workshop. He didn't just leave the business, he left their friendship behind too. Soon, he opened his own shop across the village. Arjun was crushed. He felt betrayed. Every time he walked by Ravi's new shop, his chest tightened with anger. His heart was full of pain. And no matter how hard he tried to focus on his work, the joy was gone. His friends saw what was happening. They came to him and said, "Arjun, you've got a good life. You're talented. Don't let this anger eat you alive." But Arjun couldn't let it go. The hurt was too deep. He kept thinking about the fight, replaying it over and over in his mind. Days passed, then weeks, then months. On the outside, Arjun's workshop was still running fine, but inside, he was tired. His heart was heavy. The love he once had for his craft had faded away. One evening, as Arjun sat outside his shop staring at the sunset, an old monk walked by. The monk had kind eyes and a calm face. Seeing the sadness in Arjun's eyes, he stopped and asked, "What's wrong, my son?" At first, Arjun didn't say anything, but the monk's kind face made him open up. He told him everything: the business, the fight, the betrayal, the anger that just wouldn't leave. The monk listened quietly, then smiled and said, "Let me tell you a story." The monk said, "Once, there was a man who carried a big sack of rocks everywhere he went. Every day the sack got heavier. People asked him, 'Why don't you put it down?' But the man shook his head and said, 'These rocks are my pain. I've carried them for so long, I don't know who I'd be without them.'" The monk looked at Arjun and said softly, "One day, that man got so tired, he couldn't take another step. Someone came by and said, 'If you let go of that sack, you'll feel light and free.' And do you know what? The man finally let it go, and for the first time in years, he felt peace. Son, your anger is your sack of rocks. You think holding onto it makes you strong, but really, it's holding you back. The longer you carry it, the heavier it gets. But the moment you let it go, you'll feel free." That night, Arjun couldn't sleep. He kept thinking about what the monk said. He realized that every day spent angry was a day lost. Every moment spent thinking about the past was a moment stolen from his future. The next morning, Arjun woke up early. The sun was just rising, the sky full of soft gold. He walked slowly to Ravi's workshop. He stood there for a while, looking at the shop that had caused him so much pain. He closed his eyes, took a deep breath, and whispered, "I forgive you. I'm letting go." And in that moment, something amazing happened. It felt like a huge weight lifted off his shoulders. His heart, once heavy, felt light. For the first time in a long time, he felt free. From that day on, Arjun worked with new energy. His hands were steady again. His heart was open. He started smiling more, laughing more. He welcomed young workers into his shop and taught them everything he knew, not just about wood, but about life. His business grew. People could feel the love in his work again. And more importantly, Arjun felt happy, really happy. A few years later, Ravi came back. He stood at the door of Arjun's shop, nervous and unsure. But Arjun didn't hesitate. He smiled, walked over, and shook Ravi's hand. No anger, no bitterness, just peace. That moment, both men knew the past was over. They were free. So, my friends, here's what I want you to take from this story. We all carry sacks of rocks. Pain, anger, betrayal. They weigh us down. We think holding on to them keeps us safe or makes us strong. But the truth is, they only make us tired. Real strength is not in holding on. Real strength is in letting go. You don't forgive to make the other person feel better. You forgive to set yourself free. So today, I want to ask you, what are you carrying? What's weighing down your heart? Maybe it's time to finally set it down. Take a deep breath, let go of the pain, and step into a life that feels light, free, and full of peace.